Hey, Cancer, welcome to your mid November reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I'm going to pull a few Oracle cards, then get into the tarot and clarify. Don't forget that I check out the shorts every day. I post a short for each zodiac sign. Also, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'd greatly appreciate the support for the channel. Okay, your first card is Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Definitely Cancer, before I've started pulling the cards and kind of getting the feel of the energy, I feel like there is something with patience and just needing, like you're wanting something now, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Definitely. Love that energy for you. All right, let's see. What do we have for Cancer, please, for mid-month November, Spirit? What do we have for Cancer for mid-month November, please? And thank you. Okay. We had three cards pop out instead of two, so I'm going to read them all. Bear with me just a second. Move this out the way. Making a difference. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is key. Happiness is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Oh, yep. All right, let's see. Follow. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. Three is a crowd. Okay. Peace. Peace is inner tranquility. Do not sweat the small stuff and look at everything with a calm mind. Life won't always be smooth sailing, and peace will keep you calm through the ups and downs. Yeah, there's definitely something here with like this is definitely a theme going on for you. Let's see what life messages has for you, Cancer. Spirit, give me guidance for oh, the path of light. Life places the perfect people and situations on my path to support my journey of inner growth. I possess the courage to progress despite any obstacles. I study my experiences, seeking the wisdom they offer. In this way, I improve each day. I choose to grow in faith, confident that at the end of my road, I will join the light. You also have I discover who I am. I discover the riches within me. Acknowledging my true self, I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. In discovering who I am, I recognize the divine within me. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the tarot. I'm going to move these up a little bit to where you can still read them, but so you can see the other cards as well. All right, Spirit, give me guidance for Cancer, please. Give me guidance for Cancer, please. Give me guidance for Cancer, please. And thank you. Please give me guidance for Cancer. Mid-month November. What is it that they need to know for the highest good? What is it that they need to know? Their highest good, please. And thank you. What is it that Cancer needs to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. All right. We have the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Four of Cups, and at the overall energy for your reading is the Empress. Wow. So you have two major arcanas here. And I do feel like this is a very positive reading for you, Cancer, for sure. I do feel like there's been, I don't know, maybe there's something you've been questioning, but let's go ahead and talk about this. All right. I'm sorry, this is driving me crazy. All right. So, with the King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and Four of Cups, Cancer, I feel like this is like, um, I, I, I love this reading for you, but I feel like this is a mix. of like emotional mastery here, because that is what the King of Cups represents. Um, there's timing shifts involved here. There's new beginnings and introspection. Okay. So it's like there's something here with a deep emotional stability that like meets some type of destined shift here. Okay. And a new and this is going to bring some type of new opportunity, but there's something here with you being unsure or hesitant or not being able to see something fully just yet. It's like something good is coming, but you must be open to receive it. Like I might actually title that in your reading, because that is truly what I'm feeling here. So let's go ahead and start with the King of Cups, right? Before I am going to clarify these, all right? But with the King of Cups, it speaks of emotional control, you know, and as cancers, right, we are a water sign. Sometimes it's very hard to control our emotions, right? Sometimes we allow our feelings and emotions to get the best of us. And this is something that I feel with mid-November, it's speaking of stabilizing those emotions, those deep feelings, having compassion and sensitivity towards yourself as well. And it's like stay calm in the midst of change. Okay. Again, you have this patience, balance, and freedom. I do feel like something in mid-month of November is going to lead to some type of freedom, but it's going to require you to be patient and gain balance here. Okay. So again, I feel like this is a beautiful reading. It's a lot of heavy energy going on here, but in a good way. With the Wheel of Fortune, excuse me, with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like there's a shift in circumstance here, luck, divine timing, a cycle moving forward. The wheel is going to start to turn and sudden positive change. It's like something is moving forward, whether you feel ready or not, is is truly what I want to say. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, it speaks of a new start, grounded opportunity, whether that's a relationship, a job, some type of commitment, stability, that can mean multiple things for all of you. This is a, why am I losing my words? I can't think of the word I want to say. Collective reading, okay? Sorry. I almost said community, but this is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. But I do feel like you need to know that something can grow into long-term security. Um, and again, there could be some type of offer or chance in the material world, because that is what the pentacles are about. It's about resources as well, right? Time, money, energy. So it's like after the wheel turns, something real appears here. With the Four of Cups, I do feel like there's hesitation, emotional withdrawal, and not being able to see something coming in. You know, it's like you have this Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like this is the Ace of Cups, and it's like you're just not seeing it, or you're not being open enough to see it. Okay. So there's going to be some type of feelings of maybe lingering disappointment, maybe something from the past, feeling unsure, overwhelmed. Like, I want to say, like, I'm just being like emotionally flat, like a flat tire, like just emotionally flat. But you're going to be, it's like you want something, but you're scared, or like you're not recognizing it yet, and that is going to be like your awakening here. Okay. um so I feel like this is going to probably be better than what you're thinking. And with the overall energy here of the Empress, it speaks of love, nurturing, emotional abundance, attraction. I feel like you have attracted something and you're becoming magnetic. Okay. And there's something fertile here. It's like creative, emotional, like literal as well. And it's like realizing self worth here and being open to receive. The Empress also speaks of growth and flourishing, as well as unconditional love. And I feel like sometimes we need to pour that into ourselves as cancers, because we're so good at giving all of that to others that we forget about and neglect ourselves. Okay. And know that you deserve what is coming, and be ready to and open to receive. I mean, this is an amazing reading, Cancer. All right, let's see what we have for the Buddha. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? Why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, that's way too many. Why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? We have the Magician. Yeah, I spoke of being magnetic, right? And I do feel like there's something that you're manifesting something into existence. All right, we're gonna get back to it. Let's keep going. Spirit your cards are flying out. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Whoops. For Cancer, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? For Cancer, and for some of you, you have manifested something different. Some of you it's money, some of you it's a relationship, some of you it's moving, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Strength card, double major arcana there. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Cancer, please? And thank you. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like something has just taken time, and that's where that patience and balance is coming in. It's taken a while, but it's within that divine timing. Why is the Four of Cups here for Cancer, please? And thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles once again, Cancer, repeating cards. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here, please? And thank you. You have the Knight of Cups. All right, so let's dig in even more, Cancer. Let me fix this a little bit so we can bring these up. Sorry. Only wants to follow that place. Okay. So with the King of Cups and the Magician, this is to me a very powerful combination. Okay. It speaks of emotional mastery with personal power manifestation. So it's like emotional intelligence and the ability to act with skill because he has all the tools here, right? Every element is in front of him: water, air, fire, and water. And it's like you're harnessing your feelings to create some type of outcome that you desire and using both your heart and mind to manifest something meaningful. It's like the master of emotions meeting master of action energy, and that is like tremendous. This is not to be taken lightly, Cancer. I mean, this is huge. And it's like you have both the emotional maturity and the tools, the skills, the resources to make things happen. Okay, so there's a lot of personal power going on for you in mid-month November. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card, it's like there's a very powerful and uplifting combination here. Okay. This is with both of these cards. It's like blending faith and again, personal power. I keep getting personal power. And then it's like your destiny and inner resilience here are working together in your favor. So it's like positive change guided by your inner strength here. And I feel like this is something that's been a struggle because like, I was speaking earlier about like that flat emotional feeling and like feeling like a flat tire, right? Like things just can't stay afloat. Okay. And that is all changing. Okay. Because I do feel like positive change is being guided here by your inner strength and like cycles of life turning in your favor now. Like now is the time. And you're learning to harness courage, patience, and like compassion in order to navigate your destiny here. It's like, look at all these cards. Like it is a theme here. Balance. It's requiring patience in order to bring balance, which is then going to bring you freedom. Okay. Um, it's like you are going to feel empowered during some type of shift or turning point. There is a turning point. Like it is here. It is finally here after like a long awaited shift here. It's like life is moving, timing is shifting now. Um, and so I'm going to tell you, for some of you, you're going to feel like opportunities or events or whatever this is for you is going to be very sudden and outside of your control. Okay. But again, this is what the turning point is. And it's like, just go with the flow here. All right. I do feel too, I'm going to say with the strength card, like, remember, it's all about mastery over impulsiveness and fear. It's about that courage, that calmness, that confidence, and self discipline as well. And use compassion towards yourself, Cancer. Okay. It's like, and there's a big emphasis here on how I feel like you're changing how you handle things. Um, and that's really what's changing and making that this wheel finally turn in your favor. Okay. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, so a lot of earth energy here. I do feel like there has there there has been something at work, and it has taken some time because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot, okay? But there is a new opportunity that has solid, tangible potential here. And it's like slow, steady, careful progress, right? Slow and steady wins the race. And I know like that can be so nerve wracking, but that's where this patient comes in. All right. It's like you just have to be patient. It's coming. It's like turning a seed of possibility into long-term success. It's like, if you've ever planted something, right? If you've planted a seed to grow a fruit, a vegetable, a plant, whatever, you're not sitting there digging it up every day to see, is it growing? Is it growing? You trust and have faith that it's growing, right? Because you're nurturing it. The Empress, you're nurturing it into existence. You're taking care of it. You know it needs to be watered. You know it has to have the right amount of sunlight, what have you, right? So you're trusting and having faith. And I feel like this is what this is speaking of, trusting and having faith. Um, taking that practical action, patience, and persistence. With the Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, how can I say this? There, it's like there's something here you're hesitating with. And again, that emotional withdrawal or just not being happy with something. But again, it's like there's a new opportunity being offered here, but you may not see it, or you feel hesitant, or again, there's just this emotional disconnect. So maybe you're focused on what you don't have or past disappointments, which is, you don't want that to let you overlook some type of promising offer here. Okay. This is like a call to open your eyes, lift your head, consider the possibilities before you. It's like there's something, it's like I can't say this enough to you, Cancer. It's like the opportunity is real, but it's also going to require your awareness and receptivity. All right. So maybe you've been going through and feeling stagnant. That's going to be no longer. Okay. It's like, again, don't allow some type of emotional state make you hesitant. Okay. Look beyond any type of dissatisfaction, any past hurts, any boredom. Okay. And look at the value of what's being presented to you. Like, I cannot say that enough. With the overall energy here of the Empress and the Knight of Cups, this is definitely a nurturing combination, which speaks of abundance, right? Love, emotional initiative. And I do feel like there is a nurturing, heartfelt action in the overall energy for the rest of November for you. This certainly could be romantic or, some type of person coming in for you. But it doesn't have to be. It can speak of creativity and growth expressed through love or emotional connection. It could also be opportunities for emotional fulfillment or new beginnings, whether that be in love, relationships or friendships, work, finding your soul family, finding the people that you click with. But again, I'm not going to lie, some of you, this is an emotional connection, a love connection. Does not have to be. For some of you, this is about offering yourself the same love, affection, self confidence, and boosting yourself into believing you are worthy and value of receiving whatever this is. It could be a career, a job offer, and believing in yourself just like you believe others. And you give that advice to others because you are creating something here, something that you've manifested. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. I truly would greatly appreciate the support. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.